Compost delivery. Getting it going today. Delivery of black gold from Dirt Rich Compost up in Columbia Falls. They make the best stuff in the valley. There we go. Salvage one scoop of it anyway. Just getting started, getting that first bed in, no dig style, and getting the garden started.
All right, so this is the eventual boundary of the garden?
Yeah.
But this is like a future boundary, right?
Yeah, we don't have enough dirt to do this right now, but what I want to do right now is, like, eventually we'll have a fenced in garden out here that's, I don't know, 30 by 40 or something. Right now I want this so that I can decide, because once I put these beds in, they're staying. So I want the beds to be in the right place. It's nice to work with a huge area like this, because it means I get to choose the best spot for sun and everything like that. But at the same time, it sort of is almost harder to, like everywhere else I've gardened, I've had a smaller house with a small yard, and you're like, well, this clearly is where the garden's gonna go and it'll fit this way. With this, you're kind of like, oh shoot, I've got a huge canvas, so we kind of have to imagine what it's gonna look like. So anyway, we'll set these beds up and we'll have mulch pathways. And so this is 20 feet here. And I think if we do walkway right down the middle, that's about 2 feet wide, 20 by 30. I figured that was a nice initial size. We'll test this. So it's just 4 inches off, it's fine. It's close enough for a garden. There's like a 2-foot mulch walkway down the middle, and then 1-foot mulch walkways between like, I don't know, you want a bed no wider than you can reach into the middle. So whatever this is to here times 2. Yeah, so a bed would be like that and about 8 feet long, 4 by 8. So like a sheet of plywood each. Well, so yeah, since this is gonna be garden anyway, I can put the tarp down then and put the extra compost on here, because I can't put all the compost out until I get more cardboard. But I can start killing grass and housing compost while I'm at it. I should have just had him dump it on the tarp yesterday, but I wasn't thinking. I was just so excited to get it. I think I am probably gonna use the tractor, because why not? I'll make sure to get this tightly staked underneath this cardboard line, and I can push a lot of it over. Yeah, exactly. Work smart, not hard. I mean, work hard too, but yeah, work smarter, not harder. There we go. Polarized sunglasses are so trippy.
It does look like the, and then this way you got all the
Extra shiny, yeah. Isn't that weird? Well, it's good in the water, but also when you're driving, when the sun is high and it bounces off of somebody's rear windshield, it cancels that right out. Actually, let me mow this perimeter so I can take the string down, and I have it on really low to scalp the grass. And these will just be like That's trading power for finesse right there. Well, I'll have to reset that. It's all right. I'm moving all the compost off anyway. You want to help, honey? She's like, well, I'm filming. I can't do anything. I want to get it off of the lawn for sure. But then also, I'm gonna put a walkway right down the middle here, so. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Here, you go ahead and go right there. And then I need to grab some scrap pieces, I guess, to fill in these spots I tore holes. Otherwise, we're just gonna have grass coming right up through there. Oh, nothing, yeah, nothing in soil would hurt you. You're like, yeah, that's what big compost wants you to think. If it's gonna be in the grass, have it be under where a garden bed is gonna be, because it's too expensive of stuff to waste just for going in the lawn. Bed will come, you know, right out to there and be about 4 feet wide and walkways in between. So I want like, I don't know, 1.5 foot wide walkway. So thinking if 10 is the center, right? Because that should be 20, right? Cool, well that's our main dividing walkway. So I will, I guess, go get wood chips, huh? Wish I had my cart, but it's at my mom's, the gorilla cart. So we'll just have to use bucket and wheelbarrow. He was just taking off to fly anyway. I'm just gonna grab the other tractor. This huge mass of it right here is literally held together by a network of mycelium. Look at this. And there's tons of cool little bugs in here. All this is mycelium from mycorrhizal fungi. And maybe some other stuff too, but it's such a dense network of mycelium that this whole, it's almost like, it is kind of roots. It's mycelial roots. That's all just fungus breaking this thing down, breaking this big mass of wood chips down. Pretty cool. Fungi. You got a mosquito right on your forehead. There's enough here now to finish off what we have at least in cardboard, and then let's start spacing out these beds at least, and then we can plant some corn. Get some corn in the ground, you know? Fell down in here. Looks neat and tidy already, kinda. So we should probably start string lining these too. Well, at least 5 inches, 6 inches is great. And these will just be like little 1 foot walkways. I'm gonna come in here and go, I guess I can go a little wider than that. I'm crouching right here, reaching in, center of the bed. So that's the center. I could actually go to probably here. Let's measure how wide that is and then round it off to the nearest whatever, and then make the rest of them that. So about 6 beds in here. So let's say it'd be 5 feet each, but then minus each of the walkways, right? That's your hard line. At about 12 inches. So hold that there, please. Yeah, totally, more than. Cool. So that's our bed width, and we'll string line it and add a foot width of wood chip, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what it is actually, lengthwise, honey. Yeah, almost 8 feet. Perfect, those are nice. Almost 4 by almost 8. As cool as that is, it's a pain in the ass to work with.
What is?
This wood chips. I can't like spread them out because they're just a clump. I'd rather it be this than grassroots. There's a bunch of worms in here. It is very much a living mulch. Okay, so then I'll get here, and then we can actually get at least one bed finished before it's dark. Super invasive European grass they brought in like, I don't know, the 1800s or something to control erosion and have something, you know, better and fast growing. And it has pretty much taken over the whole country. I mean, its spread is everywhere. It's a rhizomatous plant. So if you don't get the whole root out and you break off like this little piece here, it will root and grow another plant, and you never get rid of it. It's like bindweed, kind of. Needless to say, I do not want to have it in our garden. it's already gonna try to come up through the cardboard and mulch a little bit, and we'll have to keep knocking it back, but. It's just arbor chips, maple from City Blowdown. Any last thoughts? No, I just need a lot more cardboard. A lot more cardboard. But we can get some stuff planted, that'll feel good. We should probably just kind of, not like intensely, but we should probably try to, yeah, maybe use a board. Grab a big board and tamp it down with that.